Call of Cthulhu time! Yum, yum, yum. Ooh! Alright, last we left off, we finally made progress after we found that circle on the ground. Um, there was a cutscene, but I don't really remember what happened, actually. What do you call the Cthulhu? Hawkins Mansion. Here's an Officer Bradley. Oh, I already read that. Ew. Whoa. I don't know if we're gonna try tomorrow or not, because that seems like a hard fight. Definitely on hard
Where
mode.
did he go?
Where did he go? Here's Bradley? Or oh no, that one ninja guy that like stole. What did he do? He did something. And then we opened that.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Did I already grab everything? I believe I did. Probably. Oh yeah.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
I don't see any way out.
Oh, I didn't save this
This
part.
panel is movable.
Crowbar.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Crowbar. What he's going to
With
use.
this, I should be able to force the gears.
Science. Looks like he slapped his hand on that rusty cog. I bet that would hurt.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is
Well
in
done,
the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
Where's all the clues I had
They look
yesterday?
like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
I just saw something I could interact with, but now I'm not seeing it.
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Alright, what clue are we missing, bro? It's going off like I'm missing a clue, but...
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Can't interact with this globe anymore. So it can't be that. I don't think.
This Dr. Fuller.
Oh, here we go.
Was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Yeah, sick. We got the clues. Yeah! Open sesame! But it's dark and spooky. The secret cave discovered the mansion's secret passage. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pearson Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officer set off after him. By following him, the officer of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a to the office of Charles Hawkins. They discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Like a detective video game, huh?
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place?
3 seats.
Oh gosh.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
The cult! The cult of Cthulhu!
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Bald people. The Bald Squad.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
I don't know. Just tell me.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
I don't know. Great questions. 0 answers. What are we missing here? Ah.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress.
Oh, she saw him.
Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
Baldy?
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
I would say yes, possibly. Council of the Bald killed her.
This padlock is too complicated.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Of course it is.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
You're disfigured. Talk about our boy Cthulhu octopus priest like that. What's he doing? You want to talk? Like, what's up, dude? Okay, he's just thinking about coming down. I ain't getting no level up points for starting this chapter. Usually you get level up points. Oh, I do have level up points. Maybe I can... I want to get the rest of spot hidden. Suck at occultism. Worst.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
But we shouldn't separate. Oh my god, it's Scooby-Doo all over again. Oh, this water is murky. I think the officer made a good idea. Wicked smart. Oh, I see. Save my lantern for now. Oh, what's
Some
this?
kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
How do you know that? Touch it then.
Some kind of dream catcher.
Prove it.
If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Prove it. Oh, book.
An old diary.
In this volume, there is mention of the beliefs of the Lost Tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
A sad way to go.
Oh, elbow itches. Jesus. Fascinating. Strange antechamber hidden at the entrance to the network of caves raises new questions. The presence of a table and 3 chairs lead to the belief that Charles Hawkins used this place for meetings in small groups. The existence of objects with esoteric connotations is more worrying, since they led to the impression that we may be in the presence of a cult. However, the torn fabric reveals Sarah Hawkins' presence in the place. Does raise questions. Was she in danger because she discovered these tunnels? Who would have guessed that Hawkins' mansion was hiding such big and intricate tunnels underneath? It seemed to be the hideout of a cult of some kind. I can't believe Sarah and Simon lived right above such danger without knowing anything. But she did know. What's up with the Jesus fish?
These paintings must be several centuries old.
A tribe of men, worshippers of the sea and its benefits, landed on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. They were discovered by creatures some call the devourer of whales. For years, the creatures hunted them down into their dreams, till their waking minds surrendered. Following the creatures' orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island and never came back. Extract taken from the Malleus Bestiarium by Abigail G. Oh look, it's another octopus thing. That one's not really octopus-like, though. Wormy. Wormy boy. Oh, here we go.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
Pierce, the man of many questions and very few answers. Jump! Oh, look at that. Very athletic. Amazing. Dang, it's still locked? Can't even unlock it on the inside so the cop can come through? Can't hide your secrets from me, spooky boys.
Time has weakened these structures.
Wait, looked like I could enter. Oh, it's a candle. Light. Ah, fire hot. Indeed. Where should I go? Up or down? Let's go down first. Treasure?
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Ambergris? Ambergris.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. I don't have time to search them all.
Okay, dude. Well then, why'd you make it a highlighted thing? Why? Why? Well, at least he didn't lock that one for some mysterious reason. Inconsistent door locking.
What's going on here?
Piers!
How'd you get over
Keep
here?
your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Try to turn up the audio for y'all. Or Whispery Boys. How the heck am I supposed to get down, though? Oh, this way. That's my painting and I want it back. I saws it first. Huh.
A mass grave.
Hole in the floor. Oh, that's my painting. Oh, God. Help. Oh, heck yeah, son. The pit of horror. Fall into the sacrificial pit.
I gotta...
Oh, this is where the game started at. My dreams.
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
I ain't scared.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
I
It's
don't
like
believe
in
you.
my dream.
I have visions every night. Oh,
It
weapons.
seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Found this dagger in the tunnels under the Hawkins Manor. Its owner left it behind when he went with the other hooded men. Hooded, probably. Sick, we got a dagger.
I can't read Latin.
God dang it. What can you do? In Old Bible, numerous passages have overwritten or annotated. A strange way to study the Holy Scriptures. Right. Classic. Cthulhu called us. We're going to become a cultist. He wants us. This is where that thing flopped in the water. In my dream. You gonna do it again? See, this can't be the same as our dream. We had a floppy boy in the water last time. Don't look so good. Oh, there's a bunch of them down here.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitagan.
What'd you call me?
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body
Yeah, save. I really want to, like...
and yours may be one.
Ibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind
An intruder!
and accept his,
Oh.
so that his mind and yours may be one.
Did I lose? How does one fight in this game? Okay. Alright. Awkward. I don't know how to fight.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another. Bring me more sacred flesh in every part of you. All asleep. We pray for your return.
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have
We
done
are ready for the ceremony. What about your
An intruder!
No, I'm not. Oh, sneaky boy. An intruder? I don't believe it. Okay, I still need to get that guy for the medicine check, but other than that, I guess we can leave. Huh.
I feel him.
Bring me more sacred flesh. Not another word. Let him
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them?
sleep. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Stelbisna Cthulhu Kashunk.
Locked.
Oh, interesting. Guess I gotta watch them do their things. Oh, he's levitating. Interesting. Can I climb this? Nope.
We are ready for the.
Oh, shoot.
There's somebody here.
No, there's not.
Show yourself. Don't escape me. Show yourself.
This is bullcrap. This is bullcrap.
I feel him.
Bring me more sacred. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let
It
him
looks like a kind of
pass
deep
through
coma.
every part of you.
What could this ritual have
We
done to them?
are ready for the ceremony.
Sleep.
What about your
Pray for
protege?
your return into the kingdom of the earth.
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Nice. Cool mask, though. Uh-oh.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
Got a gun, bro?
What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit.
Oh, his arms are all
Don't
tin.
move!
Heck yeah.
Police!
Shoot him.
Don't move!
Alright. You ain't looking so hot, dog.
I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back!
Get back! You asked for it!
Oh, heck. Didn't work. That's not good. It's Nemesis. Oh, Bradley about to get... Oh, no!
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
No, Bradley! I guess he didn't make it. Huh, thanks, dude.
It's caving in. I need to...
Bastards, spot hidden.
Get out of here.
Be fast, though. Or we want to be. I don't know how they're gonna survive this, honestly. They were deeper in the cave than I am and it's collapsing, so they should die as well.
My leg!
And my tinnitus. Got that guy. One down. Oh, freedom. I love freedom. Freedom is so sick.
At last.
Yeah, boy. Oh, Jesus! Help! Where's Cat at? Old Negroing. Chapter 5, Riverside Institute. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place. Alright, I'm back. Ended getting some more chips and Mountain Dew at the gas station. That's a successful dog walking right there. Chips and Mountain Dew. What kind of chips do you get? Secret meeting place of a cult. I just saw Bradley get freaking Nemesis. Meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins. Very much alive, Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute. He is in a critical state. I hate being taken prisoner by rockfalls. Oh, what's a dynamite? I don't even know what a dynamite is. I've had talkies before. Those aren't my favorite, but I don't know what a dynamites are. Talkies. Takis are like super lemon flavored, aren't they? Or lime flavored. This doesn't look good. Oh man. Did you ever get the lime and pepino Gatorade?
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
Like Outlast, bro.
There, he's opening his eyes.
I don't know if they still have it, but
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You
What
can
the heck?
certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
huh?
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Stop sedating me. This is like the second time. God.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Oh, we're being all crazy again. I guess we're a crazy guy. Nice. Oh, heck. I think it's because they're all, like, haunted by Cthulhu. So he's afraid that if he leaves the safety of his cell, Cthulhu gonna snatch his butt up. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good, dude. I really like the RPG elements of it. I just want an open door. All these people look the same. Oh, he needs a doctor. Having a seizure. I guess they look a little bit different, but not much. Well, I don't know if he turns people into a cult, but most people decide to, like... There's always a cult that's, like, worshipping him for some reason or another. They, like, see him in their dreams, and then they decide to worship him. I believe.
I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs.
He does turn people crazy, though. Yeah, like a super common theme is like the madness he inflicts upon people.
Wake up! Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive?
Yeah.
I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Yeah, he is very Kraken-like with his tentacles and whatnot, and giant size. Well, that was nice of her to give me my stuff back.
What does this mean?
What does it mean? We shall find out.
Am I in an asylum?
Yeah, dude. What? Is that a question?
What did he write about the painting?
The paintings are cursed.
In his eyes, this symbol must have some protective virtues. Sarah.
There we go.
What did they inject him with?
Something good.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Yeah, obviously we're having crazy dreams or something. Hallucinating. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. Let me in! This guy sounds like Goofy,
If I
dude.
don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Dude making straight up Goofy noises. Oh.
Poor wretch.
I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
When an enemy suspects your presence, a white marker appears. The red marker...
I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2 myself.
Marker changes red when they see you. That would have been really helpful when the cultists kept snatching me up. That would have been super helpful. Create a
The
diversion.
machine's working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Disney gonna take more than his sanity. Disney gonna take his soul.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him. I do not hear him. He does not call me.
You want out, bud?
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, I catch him. If I catch him, I sleep. If I sleep, am I dead?
Okay, interesting. Okay, hit him with the lean.
Have I activated anything?
I don't know, dude. How the hell am I supposed to know? What?
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Again. Stop asking me questions, bro. God damn. If you're not going to provide answers, don't ask questions.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? Worse and worse. This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
Okay, there's something here I'm missing. Seen it. Where's that?
Do the cops know what's going on?
Bloodstained badge belongs to a Darkwater police officer. What was he doing in the Sailors of the Riverside Institute? Okay, we got all the things. Wonderful, I believe. It says we do. I'll trust you, game. I believe in you. You wouldn't lie to me. According to the record, this patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. That's not good. Why would he do that? Not
Is there
smart
a
at all.
connection between this corpse and the machine?
Throw the lever.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
I don't know. Alright, time to start throwing levers. Lever time. Lever time.
It's done. Now for the others. I can still increase the load.
Oh, I'll increase your load, bro. Cable going this way. Yeah, that guy needs to shut the hell up. Okay. At first it wasn't really bothering me, but now it's kind of getting on my nerves too.
He'll find me. He can see me. Let's calm down, please. No.
Yeah.
Pain is just information, dear Francis.
It's locked.
Invaluable information for my research. Kill me! Kill me! What?
Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to the current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks, must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date. Dr. Fuller.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
At least we know where the stopcocks are. That's important, I'm sure.
The control wheel is missing.
Dr. Fuller, I repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear that the gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is to warn you, if equipment is put under too much pressure, there's risk of an explosion. D. Allen Mechanic. I wonder what his first name is. Oh, it's probably Zach. I was thinking, what's the name that starts with Z? Oh, I'll give you some pressure.
This valve controls the pressure.
Turn that bad boy. Explosion time.
The duct. It's impossible to break this.
Oh, Xander's a good one too, actually. That's a good one. Zachariah. Zeke. Well, Zeke's more usually Ezekiel anyways, but still. Close. Oh, hell yeah. We suck at this. This 0% chance we get this. Oh, he did it! Look at you. Wow, amazing. This never happens. Like our second time actually succeeding.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Theoretically, I know where that lever is. But I can't interact with this. Why? There we go. Why? What? Get out of there. Get out of there. Yo, get out of there, I said. Oh yeah, Zachary.
It's locked.
Theoretically, I only
It's
have
an
one more lever to pull.
I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
Okay, this time we'll actually use the duct. He really doesn't like the duct for some reason. Messing with the sanity. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second after this. After we get out of this duct. And my boy will stop freaking out. Dude, it's okay. Nothing in the duct with you. Probably. Are you happy? We're out of the duct.
The control wheel is missing.
What the heck did we do that? Oh, we're on the other side. Oh, the master key! Those are called... I need to blow my nose. Oh, God.
This lever must turn on the gas machine.
Okay, do it.
There's nothing happening.
Ah! Son of a gun. Yeah, I haven't ran into many people yet. I know where the hiding spots are if I do. Keep thinking there's like something in there since it's high voltage, but... Oh! Here we go. Oh, we failed this one. Oh, we tried.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, there's a guy over there. In the kitchen. Well, actually. It has no idea. What are you hiding in here? A key? The mate? You can't see me. Oh, shoot! Fight him! Yeah, it's a chance. That was lame. I'd be mad as crap if I, like, leveled up my strength and I still got grabbed by everybody. I didn't level my strength, but if I did, I'd be mad. Ha, idiot. Oh no. John Cena. Oh,
I saw something over there.
no, you didn't. Sneakiest man this side of the Mississippi. You gone? Charles Hawkins is alive. Despite its crude and deformed appearance, this thing looks like Hawkins. He attacked Bradley after he recognized him. What could have happened to Charles on the night of the fire? I've never seen A major burns victim in such a state, something's not right. And most burns people don't grow tentacles. They are laid out on stone, frozen stone. One would say they are dead, but their bodies do not decompose. Are they in some form of coma? One thing is for sure. These men were subjected to a type of treatment that changed their physical characteristics. I'm not sure that we can still call them men. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Officer Bradley's female friend works as a general practitioner at the Riverside Institute. She had figured out long before I arrived that Fuller was involved in illegal activities. She wants to shed full light on the nature of his experiments, and believed that helping me to solve the Hawkins case could advance her own investigation. She's using me. Huh. Mental trauma, we're missing one. Dang. Okay, let me out of here. Better not still be here.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, son of a gun. No, I'm not here. No. What is he doing? This guy's a camper, bro.
You there. Come here.
Okay.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Is it the noise that disturbs you?
No, it's the nightmares. We all have them here. That's what wakes us up. And afterwards, there's no way to get back to sleep.
If I find something, who knows what I'll do?
Who knows what I'll do?
This guy, because you're on the outside and I'm not.
Who knows what I'll do? Oh, hell. Oh, that guy's on to me.
What is welling up inside me?
I don't know, dude. Oh, what's up, guy?
And swells. It has strength of force. Don't let me sleep in here.
Must not have very good vision. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, great success. Well, this door's open. That's nice. Nobody likes the archives, apparently.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Cephalopods.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Turned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion.
That Dr. Fuller again.
Document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he showed grave signs of madness. Just a hiding spot. Get out of there. Time to flip the lever. Ba-boom!
I can still increase the load.
What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
Sorry, what? Okay, guy. You already flipped the switches. Whatever. Oh, maybe I missed the red one.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5. Just got a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most. No more. Perhaps less. I think I got the right date. My calculations are always right.
Shut up, man.
It's the date. It's the dates at the spread. That's the problem. I don't know what this date is. But the calculations, they're right. 4 days, maximum. 5 at the most.
Okay, so I do need to get that guy the sleeping pills, because he's blocking the generator. I feel like if I go there, he's going instantly, like, aggro to me. Where are the sleeping pills at? Where's this going me, dude? Oh. Reverie of Mess in Tome 1. In this heavy tome, the first in a series of 3 volumes, is the bedside book of every experienced practitioner. Goofy, bro. It contains all the recent advances in modern medicine. It is frequently found in the libraries of major medical universities. It is surprising to discover a copy in such an isolated place as Darkwater.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
Well found. I need one more. We're gonna blow this asylum all the heck up, bro.
Now for the next step.
What, turning the wheel? Heck yeah. I remember the day they hid the stopcocks from me. Huh. Pharmacy. Oh, hell yeah. That's where we get the sleeping pills
Where
from.
do they keep their sleeping pills?
Dude? Why do you ask me questions, bro? Like, for real. Useless. Jack of all trades. The colossal work of an aristocrat from a long generation of physicians resulted in this encyclopedic work on medicine of the past century. More complete than other older works, it sometimes mentions in detail certain methods from Asia and Africa. Am I on to me? Music sounds like it's about to pop off. Oh, that was easy.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
Oh, somebody is in here. Oh no, brother. Oh, hell no, brother! Oh, there's no hiding spot! Oh, Juke City! Oh! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Dang, boy. Okay, is he gonna sit here and camp outside the door again? Wonder. Son of a biscuit, dude. Go home. Uh-uh. Yeah, I was about to say. Hell, where's he going?
Scopolamine, morphine, opium. Nothing but common drugs.
That was useless. Where's he gonna go? Oh, idiot! Get screwed, son! Oh, hell. Yeah, I know. But let me, should drug that guy that's following me. Oh, he opened the door. God dang it. Something in here. Hammer. Where's he going?
The door is blocked on the other side.
Where's the thing at we're supposed to be looking at? Oh, there we go.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Same. I guess that will is the only thing in here. Esther. Got your pills. Start screaming. Actually, let me do the gas first. I wonder if I can blow this place up and not help the guy.
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Somebody here!
No.
Who's gonna think we did this?
What?
We gotta tell him, though.
Okay, now I'll give the guy his drugs.
I'll go take a look.
Put this lever first. Why is he still there? Oh, he's a cheater. Where's drug guy at? Oh, you don't want to talk to me no more? Is that the same guy? Hey, dude. Trying to give you your drugs, bud. That guy's asleep. Oh, hell no. What? Oh, you... Get off me, bud. Oh, shoot.
This way.
That sucker sabotaged me.
Wait.
No. No.
I saw something over there.
Alex first sneaking.
Come on, show yourself.
I'm gonna beat that guy up in that one cell. God, oh. Oh, hell no. Oops. Yeah, I think the drug guy won't take the drugs anymore, since I did the gas vent. Oh, I think that's him. I want to get this guy away from here.
This way.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
You wait.
What carnage.
Sick. Oh, I can't flip the lever anymore. I guess there's like 3 ways to create a diversion. And once you do one of them, you can't do the other ones. Lame. I did all that for nothing. Now I'm trapped in here. Hell no. You know, I really didn't need to do any sneaking. I can just kind of make everybody miss me. See you later, alligator. Oh, you want up, bud? Oh, it's the guy that got rid of his eyeballs.
Doctor, is that you?
Indeed.
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You need treatment. I'm not professional enough.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened more cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation.
Okay, fancy.
But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Huh,
Sanders,
Keymailer.
pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Uh-oh. Shambler's coming.
No!
Sanders!
Oh, Shambler's got him.
What the hell?
Well, he's really getting shambled.
I gotta...
Huh.
This is insane.
Shambler, dude.
What killed him?
Shamble's gonna shamble. Shambler's gonna shamble. Do you have anything on him? Oh, the gas got me.
Damn! The gas! Oh.
Sellers at the Riverside
My
Institute.
head.
Later. We need to move on.
Don't trust him. Hawkins Mansion. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him to escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place, where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decide to use Hawkins' mansion as a hideout. Oh, there's Cthulhu. Yes, or the Shambler. I don't know. Or it could be the Kraken. It kind of looks Kraken-like, actually.
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
A nightmare again. I need a drink.
Oh, they're talking over there.
Do what you want. I'm just...
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
All right.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the Force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
You got tentacled, bro.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the
hands
Fullers
are
have been
freaking
taking
out.
care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Dang it.
I found a Darkwater PD badge. Lost a colleague recently?
What the?
Bradley.
Ethan?
I'm all right. I just had a... It's gone.
You're sure?
If it's important, it'll come back. But I can't explain why Dr. Fuller would have that badge.
The man's a danger, believe me.
What can we do, Pierce?
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
Huh.
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital, and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Likely story.
Seems you two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Oh, they're together? Oh, that's crazy.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
Shambler.
Not sure I can explain it.
You got shambled, bro.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
The Shambler.
Sanders said, Sarah Hawkins, visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her
This
late
freaking
husband's
hand, bro.
suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You got shambled.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Wait. Might be near the... I love affecting my destiny with alcohol. Huh. Yeah, what if I leave this way? Oh, it just takes me all the way outside. Sanders' residence. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Heck yeah, dude. Can't wait to tell her about the Shambler. She's gonna love this.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Oh, it's Cat.
Well, well, look who's here.
Don't kick me in the balls again.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
You're not gonna believe this.
I expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the death of your husband.
I do not like the tone of your allusion, sir. I had long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more hysteria and grieving widow in my voice. Rest assured, however, my anger is real. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Gambler got him.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Nice.
Did she really care for him, after all?
Dear Madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge, allowing me to dispose of the body as I see fit. I extend my fullest or deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. It's all diary, it says. deceased. Clear that she holds Sarah Hawkins responsible for the death of her husband. But what I don't understand about Irene Sanders is this mix of sadness and insensitivity. It looks like she had given up on her husband long before his horrid death in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. Dr. Fuller reigns as the undisputed master of the Riverside Institute and of its cellars, in which he carries out illegal experiments on his patients. I don't know what he has done to me, but I shouldn't be back on my feet so soon. After my fall, when the tunnels under the Hawkins mansion caved in, this man is dangerous, and I swear that he knows more about all this business than he's willing to tell. Francis Sanders knew Sarah Hawkins so well that he accused her of being the source of his suffering. The man gouged his eyes out with his own hands. He smeared the walls of his cell with esoteric symbols. He seemed to be obsessed with the Shambler, linked to Sarah Hawkins. He died before my eyes, in circumstances I cannot explain. Cellars of the Riverside Institute, strictly speaking, I don't... Oh, I read that already. I just died after reading it. Searching through the cellars of the Riverside Institute, Pierce entered a room that he first took for a morgue, but the advanced state of decay of the corpses that lay about the place quickly made him realize that he was wrong. Nothing could justify the presence of such a charnel house in a hospital. The putrid smell and the total absence of respect for human life, as witnessed by this room, profoundly shocked Pierce, costing him some of his sanity. The weirdness of Francis Sanders' death went far beyond anything Pierce had ever seen. Lifted off his feet by an invisible force, the poor man's body was carried into the air before being thrown violently against the bars of his hiding place. Pierce, powerless, watched the limbs break and Sanders' body crumble to the ground. During long moments of agony, the detective saw nothing that could explain the event. Weakened by his wounds and the operations he could remember undergoing, Pierce began to question his ability to tell the difference between reality and the nightmares that haunt him. Okay.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Photograph of Sarah Hawkins next to the Sanders. They must be close. Reconstruct now. Yep. Whoa, that cup. Really a cup. Amazing.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Until she sicked the Shambler on him.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? A house of artists. He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Examine the Shambler. Can't examine the Shambler.
She didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated. Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Huh. Ah? You mean Oh, nice.
The Shambler. I need to see it. Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Audio recording that Francis Sanders left for his wife, Irene. There's Kat again. I'll talk to her in a second. Actually, let's talk to her now. The Whale and the Cod, A Brief History of Darkwater by Erwin Greenmouth, is focused on the past glory of the island.
I could use one of those.
Found these sleeping pills in Sanders' house. Were they prescribed to Francis Sanders or to Irene?
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Ancient amulet, probably Amerindian, is... I wonder what its purpose could be. I don't know.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning to you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend Sarah Hawkins. The Shambler stuff is killing me, dude.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared and that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Oh. Nice. Super strong. E to the Sanders Gallery. Huh. Dissertation on an anatomical question. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the question asked allowed us to imagine new ways of exploring the human anatomy. God, I can't get that to frickin' 3. Hard. Oh, I shut the door on accident. I don't know how I did that, but... Did you read the book? Yes. Yeah, read the book. Malleus Bestiarium. Except to read an unholy book. Volume 2. It is a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Nice.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say? Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Not that yet. Got more stuff to look at. I'm done investigating. What is she reading? What are you reading, lady?
Go take a hike, Detective.
Okay. Got me into it. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Am I going to get in trouble for doing this?
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Is that it? Okay.
I can't take anymore. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
Oh dang, Cat's gonna get shambled.
Gallery. Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
Cat's gonna get shambled. Dang. Dang, she locked all the doors in her house. God, it's like she doesn't want me snooping around. Alright, where's the shamble at? Actually, there's other stuff to look at, probably. Look at that dagger. I have one of those.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Oh, cool. It's a hiding spot. Why the heck do we have a... Okay. I guess when the Shambler comes out after us, we know where to hide at. That's the Shambler over there.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
People with money do that, bro. You act like you're super shocked.
The public entrance to the gallery.
That looks like... Oh, I don't know what that looks like, actually.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
What is this? Oh, oil. Yes. Sick. Hiding spots everywhere. Is that all you gotta say, bro? Jeez. I feel like there's something I haven't looked at yet. I don't know where it's at, but... I just shamble yet. Look at that bear. A big old bear. I don't see anything else, actually. Okay. Shamble time. Aren't you precious? Huh. Well, we know where the hiding spots are. We'll be alright. Oh, don't go into the pain, bro. Guess it's my time to get shambled. Oh God. Whoa. It's blind.
What the hell was that?
Huh. Felt the diary. It was the Shambler, dude. What the heck? Now I'm gonna pick all the locks. Oh. I was talking to you?
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Well, he's shambling. Gotta be quicker than that, idiot.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Oh, he's shambling hardcore now. That ain't doing nothing. What do I need this oil for? What do I... Yeah,
Down.
give me that knife.
I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Wait, shambling. Oh crap, that...
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
We need the right dagger. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Oh my god, these daggers suck.
I have to use a specific dagger.
This is the one. I can feel it. Yeah. Don't go into the painting, bro. Worst painted world ever. It's probably actually this one. I don't know where he's at. There he is. That's one shambly boy, for sure. Really lives up to his name. Alright, this one. Ah, God! I feel like the shambler has really bad asthma. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, hell no. Ah! We dead. Get extra pissed. Close. Oh. Bro, we trying like every dagger in here. Oh my god. Yeah, the Shambler's dagger's in another castle, apparently.
This might be able to lift the curse on the painting.
God, I hope so. Prepare to die, Shambler. Oh, it's pissed. Ah, I got you. Alright, gotta go me. Stab him. Stab him. Thank you. God. Oh no. No, don't chop your head off. We need that.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
I don't drink.
I didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
It's a great dagger.
You should talk to
Best
Algernon
dagger.
Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
I killed the Shambler. I avenged your husband. You're welcome. Oh, stop. Better be careful, she'll knee me in the groin again. Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake. Owner of the nameless bookstore, Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Uh-oh, somebody broke in. Oh, rest in peace, Algernon Drake.
Where is the bookseller?
Consult the door, it says. we ain't got no CP. Sanders' residence, the Sanders house, all in shades of red and gold, and it's very impressive, but nothing matches the private gallery of Francis Sanders. The place is huge and entirely dedicated to his passion for troubling and macabre works. The face figures of virgins, sacrificial daggers, statues of monsters, and the painting that led him to his demise takes center stage. The Shambler, a painting by Sarah Hawkins, a close friend of the couple. What happened in this room, I will never be able to forget about it. Painting was exposed in Francis Sanders' gallery, but I think that the creature no longer requires it for movement. It went to hunt down Sanders in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. I don't know where it comes from, but one thing is for sure, it's starving. Did I succeed in sending it back to its world? I'm not sure. Extract from Dimensional Shambler. The Dimensional Shambler comes from a dark and inhospitable dimension, where the rarity of food sources keep it in a state of permanent starvation. This is why it is in a constant state of readiness to travel to other dimensions in order to feed on its inhabitants. Make sure you never weaken the veils of your dimension, otherwise you risk attracting this very dangerous creature. Should this happen, you must just have to lay eyes upon it for its being to anchor itself in your dimension, and to allow it to rip you open with its claws. Extract taken from the Malleus Bestiarium by Abigail G. Malleus Bestiarium. Men will gather the knowledge through the lines dictated to me by the great old ones, but also in other volumes. The visions that assail me whisper me names and silhouettes of mystical creatures. Soon the Malleus Monstrorum repository of all anatomical, cosmic, and dimensional knowledge will be seen as the authoritative work. This book, unholy amongst the most cursed books, will one day be the final rampart between man and the predators that are waiting to devour him, hidden behind the veils of parallel dimensions. Dagger of the Ancients. This exceptional dagger of Ottoman origin probably dates from the 14th or 16th century. It bears the Elder Sign on its hilt. It apparently belonged to Pargali Ibrahim Pasha, Grand Vizier at the Court of Suleiman the Magnificent. Legend tells the Pargali used the symbol on the dagger to protect the court from a creature that haunted the mirrors of the place. What is certain is that Suleiman had his vizier executed. Did he fear him after the demonstration of power? Extract from Art and Mysticism, Francis Sanders' Forgotten Objects. Okay.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. That's a progression, really. When will I have it at 50%, dude? Oh, it's like I got 2% from that. That sucks. Sucks! Ah! Blood? I feel like I've looked like hard for stuff too. I don't feel like I missed a whole lot. I guess I did, somewhere. Darkwater History Volume 2, a Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood, settled on the island during the 17th century with an E. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left behind spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Whoa, there was a struggle. There was a firefight. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection, Book 2. As precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. Ugh. This 2% of book is not cutting it, bro. Chess. Who was playing chess? How dare they? History of Darkwater, Volume 4. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was a favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, the Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. They killed Cthulhu. I doubt it, but maybe. I highly doubt it.
What happened here?
I don't know.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Yeah. It was a man.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Hey, if it talks to me.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Oh, he got blasted.
What's happening to Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Oh. Ow.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
The burglary. Salt the diary. Bestiarium, meet the Shambler. Nameless Bookstore. I've never seen such a collection of works on magic and occultism. Algernon Drake, the owner, prides himself on being a luminary in the study of esoteric phenomena. The library was ransacked during an attempted robbery or burglary. It holds numerous rare or forbidden works. Its back room houses a safe protected by an ancient symbol. Burglary. A nameless bookstore's burglar came through the door a bit further and someone knocked over objects, allowed the trail to be followed into the back room. There, the mess next to the safe confirms the person's name. However, there is no material evidence to support my hunch as to the identity of the burglar. Charles Hawkins did indeed appear to me, as well as the star symbol on the door of the safe. I cannot determine if the presence of Sarah Hawkins in my projections is a result of the unconscious work of my mind, or whether it proves that the case obsesses me. I'm supposed to know. stuff to look at.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the Great Old One, were engraved at the center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of the Hawkins trip off to Cairo. It remains to be the scene whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Yes. Obviously. Handbook on Anatomy Dissection, Book 1. The least that can be said about this book is the title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the detachment proper to doctors to console its pages. Yes, finally. God, we're finally a medical professional. God dang.
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Strange amulet. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching the bookstore.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they will be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within the safe. The clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. By any chance, a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination to the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Good for you. Lucky boy.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Batman. A book of esoteric philosophy and the key text of Madame Blavatsky's Theosophical Movement. Written by Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, the volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. Re-edition by Claudia D. Waits, based on L.W. D. Lawrence's original. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old.
Arkham Editions.
Wow.
Never heard of him.
Stop saying that. I already read that one.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Collection of long-term astrological predictions, written in verse, written by Nostradamus, translated by E. Leone and Theophilus Rydbridge.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
An ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William R. Sadmeg, back, Locke. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of the people, and moreover that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language.
Arkham editions? Never heard of them.
A collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmarth, professor at Miskatonic University.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Written by Hermes Trismegistus, translated and edited by Nathaniel M. Coppelius. This collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text amongst 16th century alchemists.
Another volume by Arkham editions.
I already got that. More. That's all of them. Unless I missed this one.
Arkham editions.
Arkham editions.
Never heard
I
of them.
never heard of them. Arkham editions. Never heard of them. Arkham editions. Shut the frick up, dude. Pissing me off. God dang.
A kind of chalice.
A goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif?
A kind of chalice.
I don't know. Kind of chalice, apparently. Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
These Tibetan writings are at the origin of esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy could have drawn extensively on the text of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore on Darkwater, could be much a fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Arkham's editions. Never heard of them. Yeah, I'm a professional at occultism now too. Good for us. We're really doing it. Oh, there's the
Cylinders that
Saunders.
Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Yeah, I would read the book.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
The collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I've never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. I love that word. Phantasmagorical. It's good. Phantasmagorical. Breviary of Medicine, Tome 3. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting this collection. I got the cylinders. Where's my phone thing? Might actually take a break here. I need to go pee, and I might call it for the night. Medicine. I like how occultism rises up so fast and medicine takes forever. Find the gramophone and then we'll call it. Arkham editions. Never heard of them. Bruh. Where is this gramophone at? Need to find the amulet too, actually. It says to find the amulet. I gotta really pee though. Hey! Home highlights complete. Dope. Appreciate all the highlights, Sonic. Very useful. Is it not something you play? Wait a second. No. Yeah, I gotta find the phonograph. Oh gosh. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna call it here. Hi, Sonic, and everybody else. I'll talk to you later. Bye!